Coach, an unfortunate result. You just ran into a hot goalkeeper. What were some of the positives you take from this game, though?
Yeah, plenty of offensive chances, plenty of looks. She did had a solid game for sure, and that's kind of what we expect. But plenty of great transition, getting some odd man rushes, and plenty of quality chances, just not putting them away. I think an area probably to improve, and we talked about it, was maybe just taking away our eyes a little bit more. When a hot goalie is seeing pucks, they generally make saves. So, she played well.
You guys didn't really have a lot going offensively in the first period, but second and third, it was mostly all of you. You guys controlled the puck. Just what changed in the first intermission?
I think just sticking with it, and it's kind of been a trend that we got to get rid of for us. But I think we just trust our game, and obviously we have to have a better start. That's on us. But obviously the way we responded and came out hot in the second and third is good. We just got to find a way to bury.
Is there anything different about this? I mean, I know they've had a lot of changes over the last offseason, but about this New York team versus last season, what's the biggest changes?
I think there'd be some changes. Obviously, some of the draft picks they were able to make helped their team for sure. They look a little more solid than they did at times last year. But I thought they had a good start. Like the league is so tight on any given night that any team can beat any other team, and I think New York has just had a relatively good start. Better than ours. We'll leave it at that.
In a game like this that's so choppy and it's really hard to get any flow just because of calls and messiness on the ice, how do you try and create that momentum for yourself?
I mean, as a goalie, I think obviously our team was pressing and controlling a majority of the play, but for myself, it's just being ready when I'm called upon and coming up with big saves at the right time and giving us a chance to win. But I thought overall, like we talked about, our team really responded well after the first period and carried majority of the play.
Coach, in the last two periods, you guys outshot them 24-8, but on your two power play chances, you only were able to manage a handful of shots on that. Was there something they did, or was it just you guys just being off sync tonight?
Yeah, one of the things I always believe with power plays is you generally, if you play the right game 5-on-5, you generally get more power play opportunities, and you generally learn as you go on a power play. One thing with us, when our power play is working well, it's with pace and a bit of an attack mentality. I thought tonight we weren't playing necessarily with pace on the power play. We weren't executing our passes quickly. We weren't attacking downhill when we received passes. We were comfortable more on the perimeter. And usually that comes as you get your third, your fourth, your fifth power play. We just didn't get those opportunities today. So we're going to be better, more pace, more attack. We generally have better success.
Coach, what did you make of the physicality out there today? It was a very back and forth physical game. Just what did you make of that?
Yeah, and I love the physicality. I love when our team plays physical. I love when the league plays physical. I thought today was just a typical game in the PWHL as far as physicality is concerned. I hope it continues.
New York has one of the more efficient power play units in the league, and your guys' penalty kill has been an area of concern so far. What were you guys able to do to just ensure that they weren't able to get any opportunities over
Woodsy, you got
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we just executed well. I think everyone was on the same page, and obviously it's something we work on and we talk a lot about. So it's clear that the execution was just there tonight. I think we were good on the face-offs and staying in lane. So it's obviously a good step for us.
Any additional? Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.